Hey guys, welcome back to Star Citizen. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for a new video on Star Citizen. And today we're going to be having a look at the Esperia Talon Shrike here on the left and the Esperia Talon base model on the right. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first video you're watching from my channel, please remember to subscribe if you want to see more of Star Citizen and the similar videos that I cover on my channel, and leave a like for this video if you liked the video and if it was helpful. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So the Esperia Talon and Talon Shrike are now available within Star Citizen. They're the latest offerings from the company Esperia. They are a recreation from the Tavaran race. So the Talons are a recreation from Tavaran ships. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Star Citizen and its history, Tavaran are an avian type alien species, smart alien species within the Star Citizen universe. Basically, they're like bird people, and as you guys might have seen, these ships look like birds. So these are Tavaran light fighters. So both ships are light fighters, designed to be highly agile, designed for close-in combat. Now, today we're going to be having a look, a bit of a detailed look on both of these two ships. So right off the bat, CIG had to develop a new shader technology for these two ships. As you guys can see, they're iridescent. So meaning that if you move around, depending on the angle that you're looking at the surface of the ship, the skin of the ship, it changes color. So if we're here, over there it kind of looks like purplish. This place, this area over here looks green emeraldish, and if we move, it changes color. So this is really cool. They had to, as I said, they had to develop a new shader technology for this new iridescent skin to work. And I have to say, they've done a great job. They've done a great job, and it's not easy to develop such a shader, to be honest, to work so flawlessly with the angle of the light and with the angle that you're viewing the ship from. So that being said, the ships do look really cool. So as I said, this is the Talon, this is the base model, and this is the Talon Shrike. The Talon, from a distance, from like looking at it from some angles away from the ship, it looks more green, it looks a bit more emerald, even turquoise at a distance, but the Shrike is more purplish in my opinion. You guys can be the judge of that. It looks a little bit more purplish, but as you guys can see, they are very cool looking because of the iridescence, and they change color. Now let's get into the main part of the video, and that is to describe these two ships. So you guys might be wondering, what is the difference between the Talon and the Talon Shrike? Well, the Talon, so let's get started with that one, is the base model, and it has bigger guns, where the Talon Shrike has smaller guns but a significantly larger missile payload. So the Talon, as it stands right now, as they are stock right now, the Talon has 2 size 3 gimbaled weapons and 4 size 3 missiles. But the Shrike, the missile carrying version, has 2 size 1 gimbaled weapons and 24 size 3 missiles. Yes, that is a significant missile payload for the Shrike. Now the guns on the Talon, on the base Talon, these size 3s can be swapped out for a size 3s can be fixed out, swapped out for a fixed size 4 weapon, which is what I recommend you guys do if you do own this ship. Swap out these size 3s for for 2 fixed size 4s. Now with the Shrike, the missile carrying version, you can swap out these size 1s to a size 2 fixed guns, basically, on the ship. Now the weapons themselves are also Tavaran. So these weapons, the light strike weapons, I believe they're energy weapons, they are actually Tavaran as well. Now, some more stats about the ship. So both ships are exactly the same dimensions. They are 26 meters in length, so from nose to tail, 26 meters. They are 23.5 meters wide from side to side, and they are 8.6 meters tall from bottom to top. Now, the ships overall look very flamboyant. They're very unique. They are very exotic, as you guys can see. Lots of feathers and lots of weird different colors, like green glass here. Same thing with the Shrike. So very unique, very, as I said, avian-like kind of ships. Now, you guys might be wondering how much they cost. Well, both ships cost the same. They're $110 right now on the Roberts Space Industries website. So $110 each on Warbond, or $126 with in-store credits. Now, you guys might be wondering, have I bought these ships? No, I don't own either of these ships. And I don't plan on owning either of these ships. I've said this before in my videos, I generally don't like alien ships. Although I do think that these ships are cool. They look very cool, but I don't like alien ships. I like to stick to human ships. But that's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. So, what's special about these two ships? In my opinion, the Talon is a rather unique because it can carry 2 size 4 guns. Those are pretty big guns, guys, for a light fighter. So if you can get in close and maneuver and just keep those size 4 guns on target, you're going to be doing some serious damage with the Talon, the base model Talon. And with the Shrike, of course, is a very unique ship in that it's a small light fighter that can carry 24 size 3 missiles. Now I'm wondering where it's going to be able to store 24 size 3 missiles, because the size 3 missiles are the same size as these missiles right here. So this is a size 3 missile, and that thing somehow is able to carry 24 of those missiles somewhere, probably 12 on each side. Now, if you guys are wondering, in case you're wondering, can you swap out the size 24 size 3s to a, let's just say like a 40 or a 50 size 2 missiles? No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I have not been able to swap out the missile racks on the Shrike, so you're pretty much stuck with the 24 size 3 missiles, so you cannot swap them out for size 2s or size 4s or anything like that. Now, with regards to the ships, as I said, they're light fighters. They're single seat light fighters. There's a little component here on both ships. I'm not sure what this is. Is it like a ship component? It looks like a ship housing for some ship components. It's the same thing with the Talon too. They've got this little space right here. And of course, if you guys have seen the previous Tavaran ship, the Prowler, the dropship Prowler, again from Esperia as well, you guys would know that these ships don't have any glass canopies, so the cockpit is fully enclosed, fully armored from top to bottom. And you might be wondering, so how is the pilot seeing through this armored shield? Well, the pilot is supposedly seeing through an artificial view, basically. So as you guys can see, it's fully enclosed, but the pilot can see out through cameras only. So let's go ahead and open up this canopy as well. And if we just stand back and just have a look at them, they do look like birds. They look like eagles. They look like eagles. And when you open the canopy, it looks like a bird with its beaks open. And this thing right here, look, the seat, basically the pilot seat, looks like a tongue. It looks like 2 eagles with their mouths open, with their beaks open, going at each other, basically fighting or something like that. The ships, as I said, do look really cool. They're exotics. They're very cool, and they're quite relatively well priced, in my opinion, for an alien ship. Now, if you guys are not familiar, in Star Citizen, anything that's alien before used to be very expensive. For example, take the Blade, the Vandal Blade, which is a light fighter, alien light fighter belonging to the Vandal race, is basically priced at $250. and this thing is $110. So it is probably, in fact, it might be the cheapest alien ship within the game. But as I said, personally, this is not for me. I like to stick to human ships. I like the human ships a lot better. But let me go ahead and climb inside and show you guys an interior view. So when you go to enter the ship, the seat comes out, drops down, you get in, it pulls you inside, and that's how it is. And there we go. So the cockpit is fully enclosed, just like the Prowler. You're fully protected from incoming fire. So head-on fights with this ship will probably be a strong point, since the pilot is fully protected. And as soon as you turn on the ship, there we go, and that's how it sounds, and that's how it looks. Basically, this is like a projected camera view of what's happening outside. Now let's take an external look at the ship, at both of these ships. So as you guys can see from the outside, it's still fully closed. The cockpit is fully closed, but we're just seeing a camera view of the outside. So both ships, very exotic, very cool looking, very avian-like. The Talon is equipped obviously with two really large weapons for its size, and the Shrike obviously has a lot of missiles. 24 size 3 missiles is a lot for a small fighter. Now let's get on to some of the weaknesses of these ships. So obviously I don't have a lot of experience with these ships at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and say that right off the bat. I don't have a lot of experience with these ships. As I said, these are not my ships, and I don't plan to buy them. But right off the bat, these ships, the Talon and the Talon Shrike, obviously with the Shrike with the 24 size 3 missiles, that's going to be significantly expensive to replenish those missiles. So missiles are going to cost a lot more to replenish. And with the Talon, when you have those size 4 guns, you're going to need a really beefy power plant and coolers to cool those weapons down. Now speaking of power plants, guys, at the moment this ship, both of these two ships have an issue. They have an issue where as soon as I'm assuming it's a bug, and I'm 100% sure it's a bug. So as soon as you get in right now, and you want to take off and fly off, the ship starts to overheat. So it overheats immediately. So as soon as you get in, you have to turn off the shields, the weapons, so the power plant has enough power to power the ship. But as I said, that's just a bug, and it probably will be fixed. Now, to close out this video, guys, do I recommend the Esperia Talon variant of ships? Well, the answer depends if you like this ship. If you like alien ships, if you like the look of this ship, if you want a ship that looks like a bird, it looks like an eagle, well, it's a pretty cool ship for you. If you're not that much into alien ships, I wouldn't recommend this ship, these two ships at all, guys. But however, just be advised that they do offer some unique things. As I said, the 2 size 4 weapons on a small ships, on a small light fighter, that's a unique thing. That's a new thing in the game. And also the 24 size 3 missiles on a light ship is also very unique. But however, these two ships aren't for me. I personally wouldn't buy them, and I don't own them, and I couldn't recommend to somebody to go and buy these ships. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please go ahead and leave a like. And just before we close out the video, guys, I do plan on taking out both these two ships into combat, and I do plan on recording a video for you guys of these ships in combat. However, as I said, the ships are bugged at the moment. We have that overpowering, overheating power issue with the ships where they don't function. So if that's not fixed, I won't be able to do the video. But if they're fixed, then I can do those combat videos for you guys. But anyways, guys, as I said, thank you so much for watching the video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please take care and bye-bye.